Hey guys, it's your boy Hookah. Today I'm reviewing Nirvana's Super E-Liquid Smokin' Dead. Here, let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so on the front we have what looks like a zombie with its brains out, this smoking hot blonde with what looks like a laser pistol. It's 30 milliliters, 8 milligrams of nicotine, and I really love this cover art. I think just the packaging alone would make me want to buy it again. I think it's something to talk about. And yeah, I just looking at it made me really want to buy it. Okay, so I opened this up earlier, so I'm not going to be as shocked this time. But when you first smell it, it smells like orange liqueur and really cheap orange liqueur. I'm not sure it's going to be a good smoke, which makes me really sad because the cover art is so good. But it's a very strong alcoholic-y smell when you just take a whiff of it. I've already got her all set up. I've let the e-juice sit in the E-square. Let's see what she smokes like. Okay, I have it set really high. Let's set her at like a lower thing just to get her going. Okay, we're gonna start at 4.3 and see what she smokes like. Before I start the review, that actually is amazing. But before I start the review, I want to point out the more nicotine that's in the e-liquid, the harsher the throat hits are and the more you feel it in your throat. So first, I'd like to say that I'm really impressed with this because for 8 milligrams of nicotine, no harshness so far. It's got a really strong taste of, I think, cherries. And the aftertaste of maybe grapes or blueberries. Something very, yeah, definitely a berry for sure. So I really love this taste. It don't really fit in with the whole zombie thing, but that's okay. I expected maybe something a little more smoky, like in taste, maybe. Actually, I'm not really sure what I expected, but it doesn't taste anything like oranges, which thank God, because that smell, if it tasted like triple sec, I would just, like some of the Starbuzz stuff. God, don't get me started on that. Huge clouds, delicious, by far the biggest cloud. So there might be a correlation between clouds and nicotine. No harshness so far. This is blowing my mind because that's a really high amount of nicotine compared to what I've been smoking. Most of the stuff's had 3 and 8. I already feel a buzz, and I'm loving how thick these clouds are coming out. Let's amp her up a little bit. Let's go to 6, which is the highest voltage I can set the E-square to, and let's see how big we can get these clouds. Pretty decent, actually. That's pretty comparative to an actual hookah, I think, unlike everything else that I've smoked so far. I'm blown away by the size of these clouds. I'm going to run for the whole 10 seconds and see the biggest cloud that I can make. So pretty decent. Covered up my whole table. That's amazing. Great taste, great finish. You get the cherries on the way in, you get the berry taste on the way out, and I love that. It's a very complex flavor. I think if you took this to a party, I don't think a lot of people would get it. I think they'd be like, oh, it's different, but they wouldn't really know what they were tasting. Might not love it. So party factor is a little bit lower on this, but social factor because the hookah's still there. I say give it a shot. Give it a try. It's got no throat burning from it, and unlike the Starbuzz stuff that I've smoked recently, it is definitely good. I would definitely pick some up. It's kind of hard to give something like this a negative review just because the party factor is a little bit lower. I don't think people would get it. I would knock the score down a little bit, but overall, it's solid. It tastes good. It looks good, and yeah, it's fun. I could definitely see myself smoking some of this with some more veteran smokers, and them thinking, yeah, that's a complex flavor. That's very unique, and they would love it. The cloud output is amazing, comparable to a real hookah. Um, Eventually, I'm going to post a link here that's going to show this exact setup set up to, I don't know, maybe my KM or something, so you guys can see the cloud output comparison. I think it's awesome. Go ahead and pick some up. Add this to your rotation if you want. This is good stuff. I strongly recommend it. And Nirvana, good work on this. This is amazing. Well, that's pretty much it for me. Comment, subscribe. This is La Hookah. Have a good day.